What's up, everybody? Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. You got the water, right? It's that time. Another rising sign video, my third of the series. Check out Scorpio and Taurus, but this is Pisces rising. The fish, the dreamer, the intuitive, the shaman, the guru. So Pisces in the first house of your astrological chart, the ascendant, the rising sign, which is where you were when you were born, whatever your sun sign is, could be anything, right? Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio. But the Pisces is where the sun was at the east, at the horizon point, rising in the east. So Pisces, that energy, they're dreamy. They are ruled by Neptune, right, and Jupiter. So it has that almost, for the women, like a mermaid-like quality. The men, it's a softer energy from a man. We'll talk about the famous people later on. I'll break in the chart, but I mean, you're talking Dr. Phil, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, Billie Eilish, Demi Moore, I think Antonio Banderas, Whitney Houston. They're magical. They're special. I think it's the rarest rising sign. Had to go outside with this water. Sorry for the construction noise and all that, but it's a rough time. I just lost Kobe, and prayers to all 9 victims. But what we're talking about is this magical, I mean, think about Michael Jackson. A little naivete, trusting. Well, Pisces, that's what you guys can be sometimes. You have this way about you that, trying to avoid some of this sun. It is so bright. But you have this way about you, very compassionate, a healer. I was talking before, right? A guru, shaman. So when you have Pisces in the first house, and then it goes all along. So Aries in the second, Taurus in the third. Gemini, right? It's a mutable energy. So Gemini will be on the IC for your roots, your home, your retirement, your nurturing from your mom, how you grew up. What's most familiar to you? Your 7th house, and this is whole sign, maybe in Placidus chart the same thing, unless you have interceptions, which means you could have Virgo in the 7th house, but you could also have Virgo in the 6th house. But if you're looking at the whole sign chart, or if your chart goes in perfect order in the Placidus with no interceptions, your other half, marriage, negotiations, marketplace, contracts, people you could do good business with, Virgo, right? That's opposite of Pisces, the polar opposite. And the 10th house would be the opposite of the 4th house of Gemini, Sagittarius, okay? So, which is about, you know, philosophy, higher learning, religion, law, adventure, being fortunate, lucky, optimistic. It's Jupiter, right? Which is also a co-ruler of Pisces. So these people, okay, they might have very big, dreamy eyes, right? They're going to be beautiful, the men and the women. They just have a beautiful look to them. Oh, I think Dr. Phil, you might not say he's beautiful, but he's got this charisma, right? He's a Virgo sun, and I think a Pisces rising. You know, I don't know his moon, but they're going to be, they're going to pull you in. You're going to want to talk to them. You're going to want to look at them. They get a lot of attention, and sometimes that can be hard for the men and the women. I think about Demi Moore, Michael Jackson, or Whitney Houston. Sometimes it was too much, right? We all know that. We've seen it. And it can be difficult for regular people. You don't have to be famous. Because you can be so, you're such pure love and compassionate, and can be naive and too trusting. You just have got to believe in yourself. A regular 9-to-5 job might not really be your calling or for you. A lot of you guys will need your own business. A lot of it is about working with kids, whether it's a doctor, a nurse, a counselor, a psychologist, a teacher, therapist, you know, a musician, an artist, an interior decorator, a writer, a painter, a singer, or a rapper. You know, it's all these things, but it's about to get the freedom that you need and want with that Sagittarius in the 10th, that Gemini 4th house. You've got to sort of be willing to die to the beliefs that you might have had growing up and be open to, you need to be in nature, but you need to be open to change and to real growth and transformation. Sorry, I'm walking funny because I'm just moving around and moving back over here, you know. So Pisces, I know it's hard for you, but sometimes you have to walk away from construction and loud noises. But sometimes you have to be, I don't know, willing to have change and transformation, to be introspective and look inside yourself. And if you can't, then maybe get a life coach like Taylored2U Coaching, because that's where your gifts are going to come in, your freedoms, your opportunity for real growth and change. Okay? So you guys have been every sign. You are every sign, you know. You are magical. You are transformative when you allow yourself to be. You might not be the best judge. As a man, you might be looking for, you know, to save this woman and be the superhero. For the woman, you might be attracted to the wrong or bad guy, because you can see the best qualities in everyone. So you see how you can help someone to be their best selves, or their better, you know, their higher vibration. And sometimes that's too much for you to take on. Take time to write and be creative. I know you like to bounce around and travel and be adventurous, and you know, you got that Libra in the 8th house, Scorpio, right? You want to investigate higher learning. You're great at memorizing, and you kind of already know things. You're so intuitive. You're very intelligent, and you know things that only God might know. That could scare you. I think, you know, you see you have a lot of power. Look at Billie Eilish last night, right? And you could see it in the eyes. Okay, so they might have a tiny nose, fleshy skin. They might be shorter people, men and women, a softness, but also they're just beautiful. Like, to look at them, they can pull you in. Even Michael Jackson, you know, he had this way about him. He was like angelic. Whitney Houston, gorgeous. But Demi Moore too, who I worked with on a film. Shy, quiet, great energy. It's difficult, you know. It's really difficult, and I hope you people can deal with this world, because it can be harsh for you. Don't get caught up into being a victim. You can't always worry about what others think about you, but you guys absorb. That's what it is. You absorb all the energy. So if people are being negative and jealous and hating on you, you feel it and you absorb it, and you feel uncomfortable when other people aren't really happy, because you want everyone to be happy like you and to be sort of spiritual like you, and they can't be. And that you have to understand. It's okay. And you can't heal and fix everyone. And not everyone, just because they're pulled in by your beauty, is supposed to know it or understand it, right? Depends on what your moon sign is, but not everybody's supposed to know that inner self of you. You let people in that you're not supposed to let in. So you got to work on that. And you're highly intelligent, so don't be rough on people that aren't as intuitive or intelligent as you are. You know things that others don't know, and that's okay. But then use that to your advantage on the positive side, right? Not the manipulation, sexual side, but on the positive side, to help and heal. When you are a healer and you help people, you reach your goals and destinies and dreams and all of that, right? That 11th house, 12th house Aquarius, 11th house Capricorn. So you want to be about business, and you want to have business and serious, hardworking people in your life, because you're a grinder, right? And You need someone intuitive and practical in your life because you kind of want to be the artsy, creative one. So you want someone that's going to like handle the business and the day-to-day routine, that Virgo Mercury energy in your 7th house. And we'll, you know, later on when we go inside, I'll show you that on the birth chart. But I just think about Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr. Wow. I think they said Al Capone had a Pisces rising. Could you imagine that? I don't know what his sun sign is, but you know, you can have these either big dreamy eyes or like these sleepy eyes that people might think you're doing drugs. Now, stay away from drugs. Escapism is a big thing for you guys, and just be your best self, okay? I love you guys. Taylored2U Coaching. Hit me up at Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. Taylored2U Coaching, IG and Facebook. At Twitter, it's at Taylored2C. Like and share and subscribe down below for me, please, to my page. Share it. Tell people about me. I'm trying to create a movement of love and healing, but of increasing your self-love so you can be. It's time. This world, 2020, there's so much going on, so much negativity with this impeachment and all this stuff. We've got to focus on internal healing. Heal your heart, self-love, increasing your self-love. And that means sometimes admitting that you're living life wrong, saying sorry to people, healing family issues, you know, admitting to wrong, but saying sorry, apologizing, this and that, forgiving yourself, forgiveness. That's the freedom. Pisces, forgive yourself. Okay? Pisces rising, ascendant. It's a great rising sign. I respect it. And I'm a Scorpio rising. You know, fixed. But you're that mutable energy. So you're so flexible and adaptable to any and all things and everyone. That's why you're kind of like a shapeshifter. You meet someone, you can absorb and become their energy. A guru, a shaman, a healer. It's all in there. And your hugs, I'm sure. I don't really know too many Pisces risings. But you're amazing. I mean, Michael Jackson. That's all I need to know. I mean, one of the greatest humanitarians ever. You guys are humanitarians too. When you do your charity work, you do your writing, your art, your painting, your all your creative things, you then you're in your place. Count sheep, meditate before you go to bed, write a daily journal, keep a dream book, write letters to your younger self. You have to transform and you have to let go of the ideals that you were raised with, and sometimes it's truly having change so then you can grow and become what you're destined to be. You got to look at your north node. You need to know your sun and your moon. You can get your birth chart done with me, only $75. Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. Hit me up and I will help you and guide you. Especially Pisces rising. You guys need me. I'm the Virgo with the Scorpio rising and the Capricorn moon. I got you. Alright? Alright. Let's finish it up inside. Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. Pisces rising. You're amazing. You know you're amazing. You don't need me to tell you that. But breathe, be humble and confident about it. And communication. That's your freedom. Okay? Smile. And spread your purity and your spirit, your compassion. Share it. The world needs you. But guard yourself, because there's a lot of negative people that want to steal what you have, and don't give it away for free, and don't just give it up. Okay? Taylored2U Coaching. All right, Pisces rising, ascendant in the first house. We're talking about some magical people, you know. I've been breaking it down for you. I wanted to, you know, show you kind of, I guess, their charts, a sample chart. So when you have Pisces in the first house, that opposite 7th house will be Virgo. You know, we spoke about some of the famous people like Demi Moore. I think there's Al Capone, but Jenna Elfman, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Antonio Banderas, Billie Eilish, right, who won last night at the Grammys Best New Artist. Truly amazing. Their spirit, right? So here's the example. So when you have the Pisces Ascendant, right, it goes down the line, and you'll have Aries in the second, Taurus in the third, okay? Gemini, so it's a mutable energy, right? So Gemini in the fourth. That's sort of about, you know, really having communication at home, the IC, your roots, your lineage, your retirement, motherly love, that Cancerian moon, right? Cancer in the fifth, so it's for the kids and play. Having fun, but being very nurturing, whether it's a mother or a father. Leo in the sixth. You're going to have an ego about your daily routine and with your coworkers, and might not like authority figures. You might want the sunshine, but you're going to be, you know, diligent and put your heart into things, even in terms of working hard for your health. Virgo in the seventh, that's your other half. It's the marketplace, contracts, negotiations, marriage. So you might want to be with someone who's logical, analytical, communication, someone who's of service to you, because the Pisces rising is so magical. I think it's the rarest of the ascendants and rising signs. Libra in the eighth. So you want balance with your finances, with your, you know, transformation, your sex, your power. The ninth house okay. You're going to have Scorpio in the ninth. So for traveling and stuff, you're going to want, you know, as a philosopher and law and things like that, you're going to be intense. You're going to have this energy that's really about diving deep into your higher learning for school, right? The 10th house, Sagittarius, right? That's the MC, the midheaven, your career. So you're going to want that freedom. You're going to want to be free, but to be free, you're going to have to really follow the Pisces mantra of following your heart and the creativity. Pisces need to be creative, and they want that freedom. The Pisces rising, right? Your sun sign can make a difference, your moon, but this ascendant is going to want to be adventurous in their career. They're going to be philosophical. They're going to have a way about seeing the world, and they're going to want to have freedom in their careers and be loving and passionate. The Capricorn in the 11th house, they're going to be hardworking and have serious, you know, grinding friends, and that will benefit them to put forth that, you know, that energy. That's important. And then the same thing in the 12th house, Aquarius. They're going to have an Aquarian feel to them for their, you know, spirituality. They might be more detached and cold, but they're going to be innovative in how they view things. Listen, the Pisces, what's so fascinating is, and let's see if I can bring this up here. So you can see it just in a, you know, sample chart, but the ascendant, right, is about having that Pisces energy in the first house. Gives you, you know, it's just, it's loving, it's magic. You know, you think about Michael Jackson. Now Pisces, well, you know, I spoke about this, and, you know, it's, I'll end it like this. You guys have to be creative, but you have to not be so dreamy and trusting. You know, sometimes they can choose the wrong mates because they see purity and goodness in everyone, and they want to fix and help people, and you can't. And you have to watch out from being sort of that victim. You know, you need to meditate and pray and really take time, but writing is your salvation. And your sun sign and your moon could, you know, the Pisces rising maps out the chart, but your sun is going to be your personality and your moon's going to be your emotions, your true inner self, who you are at home. You lay in the bed. That sun is your identity, your ego, you know. When you unwrap the gift, what's inside the gift, the brand name is your sun sign. But this Pisces rising, as you see, it maps out your whole chart and the energy of it. And, you know, when you think about these people with the Pisces rising, you can get caught up in being a victim. You can be overly sensitive. You are a shaman. You are a healer. You are magical. You're amazing. You are brilliant. But you're great writers, but you have to trust yourself and allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to be open. But you hit me up at Taylored2UCoaching.com or hit me up at Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. I can do your birth chart. You know, we can do some coaching. I think counseling or therapy for Pisces rising is a good thing because they're misunderstood. They're pure love. It's like the closest thing, the Pisces sun, Pisces moon, and Pisces rising. It's return to source. It's that godliness. You guys just, you know, you have it. And it's hard because this world is harsh. You know, we're just coming off of losing, you know, Kobe and his daughter and 7 other people, a mother and father with their daughter and their sibling, their 2 other kids at home. It's just devastating. The world is mourning. There's so much emotion and pain going on, and Pisces can feel it. You are Aries through Aquarius. You've lived it. You've done it. You know it. So this time around with the Pisces rising, you've got to be about that purity. You've got to be about that love, but you have to take time to build up who you are and the ones that are closest to you. They're going to be great mothers, great fathers, but people can take advantage of you. I think about Michael Jackson. I don't think he molested kids. You know, people might disagree with me, whatever. But, excuse me, coming off a week of being sick. That's why I'm late with this video and my Aquarius video. But I will say this, it's hard because Pisces can be misunderstood because there's so much in between, the thin veil between the spiritual world and the natural real world. And it's difficult, you know. They need to be loved and appreciated. They're amazing, all right? So you've hopefully enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe to my page. I appreciate it. It's just a blessing. It's amazing. Hit me up, man. My coaching programs are amazing. Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com, Taylored2UCoaching.com. Tweet at me at Taylored2C. Pisces, the fish, the rising sign, the ascendant. You're done. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed it, all that I broke down. And, you know, you guys could live by some water. You know, but you got communication is the key for you. And if you're not around people that you can communicate with, then maybe they're not right for you. That's, you know, nurturing for you. You know, I think also you got to realize is that knowledge, not everyone's going to be as knowledgeable and insightful and spiritual as you are, and you have to understand that for people. But you have to guard yourself, you know. Don't become the victim. Watch your judgment of others because people will take advantage. They see that you're so magnetic. They pull into you and they see you. They don't get that you're pure love. So you can't reveal that to everyone. And don't get on the lower vibration of sleeping around and having, you know, mindless sex too much, because that can distract you from your goals and dreams and of really finding, you know, you need a good Gemini, No, it depends on your chart, but I mean, obviously with Virgo in the 7th house, you need that Mercury energy or someone that communicate. A lot of Virgo, Earth, or Gemini, Air energy, you want someone to communicate with you. It's important. You need that balance, but you need someone that's about business because you're about creativity. So have beautiful art in your house, live near water, meditate, pray, drink a lot of water. Isolation is not always a bad thing, but it can be. You guys are going to be into animals and children and nurturing. God bless you guys. I appreciate you. I see you. Oh, and like I said earlier, right, you'll notice, you'll see, look at Billie Eilish with the eyes, and Michael Jackson with the eyes, Demi Moore. Please, Pisces rising, stay away from the alcohol and the drinking and the drugs, and stay away from bad people. The women, these bad guys that you might like, wrong. Stop it. The guys thinking that you can save and fix all these women, you can't. All right? You be the healthiest you can be, and then find the mate that's healthiest, whatever your sun sign is. All right. God bless you. I love you. Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching, and just love up on your children and your family. All right? Bye, Pisces rising. Peace. Taylored2U Coaching. Great Ascendant. I think one of the rarest ones, too. Peace.